Can we please talk about a cooler, this cooler?
That's right. Classic, unassuming Coleman cooler with wheels.
That green bungee has no utility whatsoever. I don't know what it's doing there. Anyway, wheels have held up really well. I've had this for about 5 years. My only complaint would be sometimes I got frustrated when that handle would stick, because the handle retracts. And I recently put some WD-40. I don't know if that's the best lubricant for plastic, but it's just a plastic handle. It gets a little stuck.
Anyway, what else do I love about this cooler? I love that it has the cup holders. I love that it keeps stuff so cold. I mean, I just use this from, it's not loose ice, it's in bag. I throw everything I have that's frozen in my freezer for ice, and it keeps things pretty cool as long as that lid stays down. And then these days people are putting, they have the cooler in the car that fits in the front or this or that. You can't use then as a footstool. You can't use it as a surface.
A surface, yes. It is a useful surface. Now, this is the kind I'm talking about that stays in your car or in your sub-trunk there. Have you seen the price of this thing?
Sometimes I'll put the cutting board on here. You don't always have a picnic table. So being able to pull this out of the car and roll stuff around on it, use it as a wheelbarrow if I have to, and as a table and as a footstool is, an ottoman is probably the best use of this cooler, in fact.
My recent trip to the Prescott National Forest was a good test. It was a 30-hour trip. I put in that soup when it was frozen out of my freezer, and it was not even quite all the way thawed when we got home. That huge bottle of water was in there too, and there was that much ice left. Nothing had spoiled and no mess. Call me analog, but I like a good old-fashioned cooler with ice. Then you can use the ice in your drinks too. I don't recall what I spent on this cooler, but I found this one online, which is the same, it looks like. Mine's a prettier blue, if I must say. But have you seen the price of this one? Very nice. What about you? What's your preference when it comes to fridge on the road? High tech or low tech? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining.